Okay, in today's episode, we will talk about one of Ju's pet peeves when she's traveling. Guess what?
Go toilet.
You're listening to...
Jom Sembang, Malaysia.
Okay lah, why is this toilet thing so big deal for you lah, Ju?
Because it's, I don't know, it's like a sacred place almost. It's got to be clean, you know?
Yeah, I understand what you mean. Because like, I remember when I was a kid, maybe 20 years ago, if I have to go to a public toilet, I need to think 5 times one. Like,
Yes.
Like, because most public toilet back then, even at the shopping malls, have hair lah, it's wet lah, it's dirty lah, it's messy lah, it's just, when you feel like going, you know?
So last time, right, actually just don't consider going to the public toilets at all. Don't. Just keep it all
The
in.
only toilet I consider going was the Jaya Jasco one. They always have quite nice.
Yeah.
But back then, it's like a rare thing, you know?
Yes.
Like, when I was in Mid Valley, so many toilet, right? No, must walk all the way to Jasco just to use that toilet because it feels more clean.
So I remember the first time we went to, I think I was just after Form 5, right? I went with my friends to the string of hotels in Penang. Is it on Feringhi Beach or something?
Yep.
So at that time, Mutiara was like a brand new hotel. First time we had, 6
So you go use toilet already?
No, so we went. This uncle, he actually brought us to hotel hopping. Literally, not to stay, just to go and see. So you walk through the lobby, wow, never see the room, walk straight to the toilet, take photo, everything. So nice, so big, so clean. Wow, look, got lotion, everything, like, wow. Toilet tourist.
Okay, rewind a little bit more.
Yes.
I have very bad experience with school toilets.
Oh no, I had very good experiences with
Really?
school. Okay, you go first.
What kind of school you go to?
You go first.
So I go government school, right? I remember as much as possible, I try not to go toilet the whole day. Okay, because the school toilet is like I said, wet with black hair or something, and then
Should be black lah. Otherwise, what color?
Okay, back in secondary school, the girls' toilet, right? And those who this one a bit more information.
Okay, I don't
those who
want to hear already.
kena period one, then it's their first 2 time they don't know how to manage. Then you might even see a bit of blood here and there. So to me, it's like I tahan mati-mati pun I tak akan pergi tandas. You know, or I will sneak into the teacher's toilet and then risk because teacher's toilet are clean and they're adults, you know, they don't use it properly. But yeah, that's like my horror lah. I just remember the smell and everything.
Oh my
and
gosh.
it's the last place I want to go.
Yeah, after you
have to.
describe, I also don't want to go. Okay.
But that was like, school toilet was like that. And then, back then, the shopping malls toilets are also there. So for me, right, toilet can only use at home. So before you leave the house, use a toilet and then make sure you plan properly. Don't drink too much water if you know you're going to be out for a lot of hours.
A
so
lot
that
of thinking.
you come
So
back.
is that why you hardly go to the toilet nowadays?
I don't know. Maybe the body
it's-
quite well trained already.
Yeah. Disciplined already, trained
Yeah,
already.
only go toilet when you go home.
Yeah. So I
Why
remember
your school toilet so clean?
because each class was in charge of its own toilet.
The class got toilet.
No, not in. Okay, so obviously there's a block of toilets, right? Okay.
Maybe like 10 cubicles or
Correct.
something.
And because we were morning shift, afternoon shift.
Okay.
So this was BBGS lah. Okay, proud BBGS yun. Form 1 and 2. I can't remember primary school how, but Form 1 and 2, the class has a key to your own toilet.
Wow.
Okay, so your cubicle lah. You have only one cubicle lah. Not so many people going to go toilet one time. Okay, so we had one cubicle that we use, and then the morning shift, the upper secondary, uses that cubicle for their morning time lah.
Okay.
All right. Now your class is responsible for keeping your toilet clean. So during recess, you actually got toilet duty one.
Okay, go clean toilet.
So you have the duty roster lah. Clean the classroom. Floral arrangement.
Okay.
We actually have a flower arrangement that we put on the teacher's table.
Okay.
And then simple one, small one, and then clean the toilet. So maybe 1 or 2 persons would be in charge. I think toilet, maybe 1 person, because it's so small, you cannot have 2 people inside, right?
Correct.
And then the prefects would actually go and grade these 3 categories. So I remember being a prefect, right? So you would have to
Do toilet spot check.
you check out then the grade cleanliness. Was it dry?
Suits
was
you
it
lah.
what?
No wonder your standard of toilet is so high.
So
From young
my
already
class would, most of the time, we would win cleanest toilet.
Okay, that's a
Yes.
totally different school system from mine.
Yes.
I mean,
I think
come
all
on.
schools should have
When I
that.
go PE, right? Like after I run and sweat, right? I have to tukar baju. Also, I die don't go inside the toilet.
I will tukar baju in the class one. Where got tukar baju in the toilet one? At Yusha,
Normally
is
we
it?
don't, because I don't know, we are not all girls.
Oh
got
yeah. See the privilege of girls' school.
Yeah, so yeah, tukar baju was quite a thing when you need to
Okay,
lah.
wow. See, I never noticed that. Never realized.
So yeah, I remember changing clothes. I have mastered the way of changing clothes without having to read. Yeah,
Yeah. Actually, we also got lah.
we
but-
can kind of do it without.
Yes.
So yeah, those are some skills lah. But I'm just the whole idea of really chatting about it was because every time we need to go check into a hotel, you know, you look at all this Agoda booking whatever, right?
Yes.
And the rooms, right? And the only photo that Jurita looks at when she's looking through all this is
The toilet.
yeah, she don't care how the bed looks like, how the room looks like.
Okay, not say don't care lah.
It's not priority lah.
It's not a priority. So honestly, right? You look at bookings.com or whatever. If there's no picture of the washroom,
She won't be
I
booking
might
it.
not book that room.
So tip number 1, please put your toilet photo on booking.com or Agoda if you're trying to get Jurita to stay there.
Yes. Actually, this goes a long way back. So my dad used to travel quite a lot. And my dad is the type that is very happy to use the kopitiam toilet.
Okay.
So a lot of uncles, like, you know, they go kopitiam, then they just go toilet. It's like normal stop lah. I could, for the life of me, not understand that.
Yeah, I would not step into a kopitiam toilet ever back then.
So we used to travel a lot, like go East Coast, right? And we would just check into some place lah at night. At that time, you could actually go and check the rooms one. You
Okay.
can go and have a view of the rooms, maybe because don't have booking.com, right? So
No
they
photos,
actually allow you, you can have a look at the room. So they open the thing, the room door for you. And so, yeah, what my parents would do is send me and my brother out. They would sit in the car, now y'all go and see lah. So we would go inside the room straight away, open toilet door first. And then come out, okay, mommy, daddy, toilet is fine. Then means, okay, can stay.
Decisions
Yes.
by the loo.
Yeah, if the toilet is clean, likelihood is the entire other place is clean lah.
Agree. So now that you know that's how Ju travel, that's also how Songs and Stories travel.
Yes.
So this week's episode is brought to you by Songs and Stories, where we travel looking for loo. No lah.
We should have one, the cleanest toilets in the city of.
Yeah, so for more stories that inspire you about Malaysians who are doing great stuff, so check out songsandstories.com.my. So now, right, 20 years later, right, the toilets, I think the public toilets in Malaysia has really changed.
They have. Do you know when's the first time I experienced a public toilet that really, I came out thinking like, oh my gosh, it's so clean, it's so clean, it's so clean, it's so clean.
Where?
Okay, so this wasn't a public toilet per se. It wasn't like kopitiam lah, okay? We were in Kuching. So me and a few friends, we had just landed. We were there to do some music workshops, some training lah. And our host picked us up from the airport. And then we got into the car and then they says, so you'll be staying at this hotel. It's very nice. I think you'll like it very much. It's got this long house feel, very ethnic, you know. So even back then, before Songs and
Long
Stories
house
time,
feel.
only
ethnic,
feel, not like long house,
Very
but
nice.
kinda,
Okay.
yeah. So I'm
I
like,
can imagine the long house toilet and okay.
yeah, that's why. So wait, so I was like, wow, excited lah, like wow, good, nice lah, like the real thing, you know. And then almost arriving, she says the only thing was we couldn't get you a room with an attached bathroom.
Jeng jeng jeng, habis pengsan tujuh.
Yeah, so my heart fell. I was like, oh no, right? Because I think they booked maybe late. Apparently the hotel is quite famous. So for those of you who've been to Kuching, you would know this name, Singgasana Hotel. Okay, and at that time it was brand new. It was pretty
Travel
new.
Travel launch lah, bukan hotel.
Singgasana. Yes. Singgasana Travel Lodge. It's not very big. It's a few stories high. You kind of
okay,
climb
go
up
back to
the
the
stairs.
toilet.
Okay. So I walked in and like, okay, first impression is it's not a big hotel. It's not like your Hilton or your
Okay.
Marriott but you walk in, you know the toilet is going to be clean, whether it's the public one or the outside one or the where one. This one, you look, it's small. It's a small place. And I'm going, oh no, this Malaysia, like, right? Okay, so we check into the room. It's quite small. very ambience kind of feel, very like orange lights kind of thing, woody. And I refuse to go to the toilet until it's like gonna go to sleep already, like, you know, have to brush teeth, wash up and go to sleep. Okay. So I'm like, okay, take all my things, you know, so that you don't have to use too much surface space.
Okay.
It's bad that way lah. Yeah, like carrying minimal things in my hands, like so I make sure I can handle, you know, and everything. And then I walk in there. Oh my gosh, the place was spick and span lah. And I'm barefoot, okay? Because you have to, yeah, that's the other thing. As you go up the stairs, you have to leave your shoes, your sandals all at the bottom of the stairs, right? So as I'm going up, then I'm going to the toilet. I'm like, oh no, someone barefoot, right? But it was, okay, so I don't know how they kept the thing like super dry, although people's coming out of the shower, blah, blah, blah. Then I realized, oh, they've got those fan blowers, like those, a lot of those, like keeping it super dry. And I realized, right, that you know how when you walk and you feel like the floor is a bit dirty, you kind of like tiptoe a bit. You know, tiptoe, but you not really like your whole foot is landing on the floor, right? But I was like, this is so clean. My whole feet was like walking in my own house like that. And yeah, that was for me like, wow, the common bathroom. Wow, Malaysia got this kind of place. Like, wow.
I think my similar experience with that was then I was working as a journalist. My editor was with me at Hilton. I was very naive, okay? I wouldn't have like all these brands in my brain that hotel, which hotel, 5-star, 4-star.
Okay.
It's like I'm just going to report an event lah.
All right.
So my editor said, oh, you go toilet first. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, fine. She never come out until 15 minutes later. I said, what you do inside lah? You know, and she's not the makeup kind.
Right.
So I know she's not touching up her makeup. She said, inside very nice, like spa. Then I'm like, apa dia? Spa dalam toilet. She said, yeah, you can choose the music you want. Then you can choose hot water, cold water. Then got the bidet thing. And here I'm going like, is she talking about toilet You know, like, you know, you can control a lot of stuff. And I like, talking about some robots or something like that. So I went in and tried lah. And I thought, oh, quite like atas like that. Yeah. So that was like my first luxury. Like, you know,
right.
Apa ni, tandas macam mana? You can spend 1 hour inside lah.
That's the thing.
What kind of public toilet can you spend 1 hour
No, you go in and you're like, wow, I want to get out. But okay, to be fair, things have improved a lot.
Yeah, a lot.
Kan?
Now I don't mind going to the toilet when I go to the mall or whatever. Last time it's like a big boo-boo no-no.
Yeah, so nowadays, the mall, I don't even have to think twice. Generally lah, I suppose, especially in the city, you really don't have to think twice about going anymore. Kopitiam maybe still. Although, recently, you know how the cleanliness of the kopitiam, they have like a grade A kind of thing. Correct. Now it also extends to the toilet. No? So if your toilet is not clean, you cannot get a grade A.
Yes.
So yeah, yay, like win.
Okay lah, we shall end with this toilet tip. If you're traveling on the highway and you're looking for a toilet and it's a petrol station, go to a Petron toilet.
Really?
Petronas toilet is always clean.
Petron or Petronas?
Shell one is a no-no. Okay. So you go to Petronas one or Petron one, they actually have a key that you need to go take from the counter. Then you open. It's actually sparkling clean. And then you use it, lock up and give back. So it's not like every Tom, Dick and Harry walk in. I mean, unless you walk in and ask from the counter. So it's a bit more controlled. Okay. I find that generally, most of the time, if you travel with parents, they always need to go to the toilet.
Oh, yeah.
The best rated one is Petronas. Okay, Shell is like, Gina, move to the next petrol station. Like, you know, but for me, it's like, how come some brands can do it so well and some not? But yeah, that's a toilet tip for you if you're a traveling person.
And we were not sponsored by either of those brands yet.
Okay, that's about it for this episode. Tell us what's your best toilet experience. Public toilet lah, not your own toilet lah. Okay, and what other tips you have? Maybe, you know, last time we prefer just go toilet. What other toilets do you prefer?
Jom Sembang Malaysia is hosted by two Malaysian friends who are passionate about Malaysian stuff.
Stay tuned every week for a brand new Sembang session with Juwita Subito and Gina Yap Layung.
Today's episode is recorded at Studio 2105.
Remember to click like and subscribe for the latest episode release.